Did Metro schools break the law in this case?
It will certainly come out.
Metro teachers found to have broken bones of a student and getting drunk on the clock. The State Board of Education is asking why they're having to wait so long to hear about cases like these from Metro schools. The I-Team's Lindsey Bramson put that question to the director of schools himself today. She joins us now live in Nashville. Lindsey, what'd he say?
Tom, after being told no over and over again to an interview with the director of schools, we came here to his press conference earlier today. And here's why I kept pushing for answers. I obtained this list showing all the misconduct investigations into teachers and principals over the last year. And we found several cases that have never been reported to the state. At Una Elementary, a teacher breaks a student's clavicle. At Antioch High School, a teacher places a student in a chokehold. They're among 26 cases in the past year an I-Team investigation found where Metro schools found teacher misconduct, but delayed in telling state investigators.
Did Metro schools break the law in this case?
It will certainly come out.
State law reads all districts must alert the state within 30 days if a teacher has been suspended, terminated, or has resigned, so they can keep that teacher from applying at another school. When the state realized they had only been alerted to one case, they launched an investigation. Since then, 15 have been provided, but our investigation found that means 11 still haven't been shared with the state.
Whose responsibility is it to report these cases to you?
The responsibility always falls on the director of schools.
The state says they're still waiting on reports on 11 cases. Why is that?
It's new to me that there are 11 additional, but if there are any, we will get them in as soon as possible.
We pushed for answers because, after all, remember, we also found cases where teachers were suspected of drinking alcohol on the job. Joseph also says he places the blame on a former employee.
We did have a situation where we had an employee who's no longer an employee in the district that did not send those reports. Once it was made aware to us, we immediately sent in the information that we've had.
Regardless of who he says is responsible, this board member believes it ultimately is the director's responsibility.
I would expect the director of schools to follow state law. This has never happened before, and so I take it very seriously as a board member.
Now, we told you about the 26 cases of teacher misconduct. Now, that's how many the state says should have been reported and weren't. But there were a total of 89 employees the district looked into over the course of the last year. Now, it's important to note the vast majority of them did not result in termination or suspensions. Now, of course, you can count on us to stay on top of this, and we'll be sure to let you know when those additional 11 cases have been reported to the state.